So if you go 4 minutes and 50 seconds and you hit a submission, bang, you are straight in with the next higher belt.
Yeah, yeah. Your reward for winning
right.
is having to compete against a higher belt immediately.
Is to get Shark Tanked.
Yes, yes.
So there is certainly some... we don't really know how this is going to play out, I've got to be honest. It's a new rule set. We're going to give it a go. Everyone we've spoken to about this is super excited. None less so than Sean Patrick Flannery, who is,
well, I have
to say, fired up for this one.
I like how they went with the overtime rules. I think that was a good call, to do the overtime rules for instead of the regular match rules.
Well, let's go ahead. Without any more further ado, we are very excited for this one. It is the team match. Gracie Barra Westchase taking on Team Narvaez.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on. We are now at the portion of our night for our team matchups. That's right, make some noise. We've got an amazing event coming up here tonight. Representing the blue corner, our first team, Narvaez BJJ. All right, give it up for Team Narvaez. And their opponents, representing the red corner this evening, give it up for Gracie Barra Westchase.
Working on a weekend like usual. They off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they past us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Birds are by the paddock, but my wrist going nuts. Niggas call me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you who's us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my name the number, but I keep
You think so?
Please see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the flash, man, cheapskate, huh?
I think you're probably right.
Move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't need to know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego, touch the size of the cream. I can never tell the shit, it is what it is. Say it when I had to.
So this is your 3GC teams match, 5-on-5. Pablo Reyes, Daniel Perez, Josh Leonard, Santos Rosales, and Roger Narvaez.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
representing
just
Narvaez
a quick
BJJ.
heads up on how this is going to work. Both teams have 5 competitors representing each belt level of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We will start with our white belt competitors. Winner stays in, takes on the next belt ranking. Whoever is last man standing is team champion of the evening. You guys get ready. This is going to be an amazing matchup. Let's make some noise for these competitors. Come on, give it up.
Yeah,
so only one black belt's going to get to compete.
Well,
not necessarily. It might end up with black belt versus black belt. Let me just run through the teams here again. So Narvaez BJJ, you've just met. Ben Wolfgang, AJ Ray, Douglas Hernandez, Christian Guzman, and Bruno Matthias are your team from Gracie Barra Westchase. So the white belts are going to be out first, which means we're going to start with Pablo Reyes taking on Ben Wolfgang. And this is quite a stage as a white belt to...
I love this.
Especially with your black belt instructors watching.
What your whole
All
team
right, our
wants.
first competitors for Team Narvaez, Pablo Reyes, representing Gracie Barra
So it
Westchase,
is overtime
Ben
rules
Wolfgang.
only, which means a quick takedown will end it.
You know we're gonna see some
Oh,
big
and
action here.
he tries to throw.
Just step over for the back. Heel drop, heel drop.
Watch the knee there.
Oh, big Harai!
Oh,
Can he
can he
stay on
hold
top?
him?
No, he cannot.
Oh,
looks for an Uchimata. They're fighting for underhooks here.
Almost to the back, trying. This is beautiful.
And remember, this is overtime rules only, so it's first points or submission. It's not a full match.
That's
if the
it.
match goes 5 minutes,
It's this 5 minutes period,
yeah,
correct?
If the match
Yeah.
goes 5 minutes, both competitors are eliminated.
Yeah, it's a
and the
double.
next
It's
two
a double
come in.
DQ, and the next
That's
two
right.
come in. But a quick start from both these.
That was beautiful.
These
Beautiful
competitors.
Harai, too.
slowing down a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean, a bit of an adrenaline dump, I think, potentially.
I'd say what I like these special matches.
Yeah, it's Reyes in the red rash guard and Wolfgang in the black rash guard.
But I tell you what, I always get nervous watching white belts do takedowns. It's no disrespect, but it's always a little bit, I'm on edge.
I mean, these are two of the bigger guys, Matt's side, who've come out as white belts.
We got some weight moving. We got some meat moving around out there. Big underhook here from Pablo.
Yeah, they had a very good early exchange of upper body grips and almost off balance.
Looks like Pablo might have the more experience in the takedown right now.
And some wrestling.
Yeah, definitely.
That collar tie
judo,
and the
maybe.
peel off and the tuck under. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that peel off.
Yep.
That's what tipped me off as well.
Yep.
It looks like he's a bit more experienced.
He knows exactly where the hand's going. Yep,
Yeah,
there it is again.
right?
Yep.
And he gets that underhook too.
Yeah, he did try the lateral drop, obviously, as well. That didn't.
Yep. Boy, he put something into that. He wanted that.
Yeah.
He wanted that.
And that was a high impact,
I mean,
man.
yeah, it was nice.
Yeah,
I like that he went for it. He rolled the dice.
Yeah.
Oh, big double hits the hip.
Oh, we heard that.
Good shot in on a single, gives it up.
And you could see him think about that cradle there. He's a
Right.
wrestler.
Yeah. I don't know if that was.
I mean, I'm looking at the size of the blue belt competitor who's going to have to face him if he was to somehow get the score here.
Well, on both sides. The
Yes,
next competitor is significantly smaller than these two.
Yeah.
On both sides.
We got
Halfway
2:30 to
through
play.
here. Yep,
But the gas tank will be a little bit drained by that point. So we're halfway through this. And there's the shot on the
nice
single.
shot. But the knee's out here.
Low ankle. Is he going to get sprawled?
He may
High
step
crotch, you wanna
over.
be
He
above
may
the
step.
knee here.
He's got to start turning to the outside.
Is he going to lift here or just drive through?
He's trying to suck it all the way through.
He wants to get above the knee on that outside single leg there, the high crotch.
Reyes has got to tuck the corner here. There we
can
go.
he
He
finish
turns. Is he going to collect the other hip?
Ben Wolfgang's not giving it to
Oh,
him.
good heavy
He's
hip
fighting
sprawl.
here.
He's going to peel the hand.
Big sprawl. Can he go to the back
If he
off
can reach-
this? Back to the feet.
Now he's on
looking
a
for-
chin
We got a
strap with a head
submission
arm.
here. How deep is it? Unique arm control there from Ben Wolfgang.
Yeah, and he's going to snap him down to the mat here. He's got to turn him over, though.
That was called a grab and squeeze.
Oh, is he going to give up a single here?
It's going to be a...
Gas tanks are running on
man.
empty
Yes,
on
they
both
are.
sides.
We're on fumes here.
Heavy
Good hip
sprawl.
sprawl. If he
We're
could
on
pick that
fumes
ankle
here.
and drop that left hip.
Oh, looking to go to the back again.
We're going to see a big suplex
Oh, he just
here.
can he do standing back take for the points?
He's got to get both hooks.
The both
Is that it? That's got to be points.
3. Is that going to be it? The referee thinking about it.
There's
He's
the
got it.
points. Ben Wolfgang from Gracie Barra Westchase is going to take the first one. He is immediately
All right, coming
going to
in.
take on no
Now,
rest.
What is
Blue belt,
This
Daniel
is
Perez.
beautiful.
He is going to take on Daniel Perez, the blue belt.
Thinking about taking his shirt off. Hasn't
Yeah,
made up his mind
Thinking
yet.
about it.
He's weighed it in his head. Maybe not.
Thinking about a wardrobe
He's
change.
I don't know.
I don't know what they're doing.
Do it, Danny. Do it.
There is no rest. You are
He
straight
wants
out
to.
with the blue belt.
Changed his mind there for a second. He wanted to take it off.
The handshake and a full tank versus an empty tank.
The coaches are encroaching on the mat. This is like a dance-off, but with big shot, big sprawl. Is he going to go to the back? Hooks in, and that is going to be an immediate tap.
Here.
Daniel Perez pulls one straight back for Narvaez BJJ.
Oh, and he's
coming in.
talking
Coming in for
smack.
Gracie
AJ
Barra
Ray
Westchase.
coming straight in for
AJ
Gracie
Ray.
Barra Westchase. 5 minutes back on the clock.
Pull right away from AJ Day.
Yeah, and he's going to pull quick.
People are amped up here.
Looks to jumping pass.
We got an invert.
Yeah, this could be tricky.
Yeah,
Looking a long step round. Good guard retention from Ray.
AJ moving forward there, standing back up. There's that pull again.
Yeah, Narvaez is arguing no grip was made first, but it's not IBJJF, so.
Well, they are going to stand him up, I think, based on that.
Oh, maybe.
He's getting a penalty there.
Oh, and he
Big
tries to
shot
shoot.
there.
Big sprawl, he's in on the neck. Oh, tries to counter Basami. 4 minutes left to work here.
Look at the size difference there.
I love
it.
Daniel
I love
Perez
it.
is about a foot taller than AJ Day there.
And he's open guard. He's looking for an Imanari.
He did, right?
He's on the Achilles and inverting. Yep.
So AJ Ray edging forward here. Perez has slowed down very
There he is,
slightly.
there he
Calm
is.
down here.
Yeah, has he got the inside triangle? Trying to kick Perez over.
Ray's going for it here.
It is. Can he come up on top potentially as well? He's got that. Yeah, we should have mentioned that all submissions are legal at all belt levels for this. Got to be
Perez got a
careful
good
not to get.
position here.
Yeah, careful not to get sprawled out here.
I
That's
think
a heavy hip.
Yeah, I think the length is going to be too much for AJ Ray to overcome in the leg game.
Yeah, and he's got a top body harness.
Yeah,
He's going to have to remove that and really get his head positioned close to the hips.
Looking
He's
to kick
abandoning
over.
it now. Yep.
Perez he's got a good tight position there. Looks like Ray's slipping out. He has.
He's back on the heel.
There's the heel
That's
hook there.
tight.
That's it.
That was it.
And he gets the tap. AJ Ray moves 2-1 up. It's going to be Josh Leonard, the purple belt, coming in for Narvaez.
AJ Ray thought he was
Next
done there,
up
trying to
for
walk
Team
off.
Oh no, double guard
Josh
pull. They are going to get called
Leonard.
immediately back to their feet. And that is AJ Ray who's going to pull first.
Josh Leonard stepping in very
Looking for his own
very
leg.
delicately there.
Yeah,
Nice
game
and calm.
starts changing now.
Yeah, stepping in very slowly, very methodical. Josh Leonard here.
I am all in on the proximity of the other team members to this one. Looks
There's
to
a
roll out. Is he going to
spread
take the
and
back?
arm
Looks to
here.
invert. Oh,
Which-
he's got to protect the hooks here.
Great movement here from Josh Leonard.
Yeah, there's one hook. He's got to block the second.
Going to be two here. He's got to stabilize.
Oh, and that's going to do it. Josh Leonard is going to take this one. That's it.
Well, they've called it.
Why? There's time on the clock. What are we doing?
That's it.
Points were scored.
Yeah, that's it. That's point scored.
No, you just go to the first points?
Yeah,
I'm not-
it's.
I'm not
That's
sure
it.
what's happened here.
I know the ref has got a little bit confused here. It's overtime rules. That is points.
Yeah, that's clearly a win for Josh Leonard there.
Yeah, Josh Leonard is going to stay on. AJ Ray is out. He's going to bring in Douglas Hernandez, the purple belt from Gracie Barra
Coming in for
Westchase.
Gracie Barra Westchase.
And now we're purple,
Douglas
purple.
We're purple to purple with a size difference. Look at that flop pass.
here.
Flop pass. He's going to secure the hips. And he gives the points.
Well,
And that is, oh, and no.
Yeah,
both
referee's
corner
waving it off.
both corner judges have waved it
referees-
off.
That's right. I think that's right. That was a little bit premature points there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
where do you go from here? Where do you restart?
Where
On your
do
feet.
you reset
You got to go
them?
on your feet. But that helps Hernandez. He's a
Yeah.
local judo legend here. Towel's been thrown in. Excuse me, the flag's been thrown in.
I don't know if that applies in this.
Bruno Mateus just casually.
Yeah, he's
taking-
like, no.
No, thank you.
He's like, I'm the black belt here, no.
Casually just putting it away.
Wow, so they're trying to restart from this sort of almost neutral, well, not neutral position, but this back take position. Leonard's
Oh,
going to
big
get big
lift here.
pickup.
Just going to be
Big
a takedown.
suplex.
Oh. Nice defense from Josh Leonard to kind of mitigate that slam.
Oh,
there.
he looks to roll through. That's good recovery from Leonard.
And he's
Back to his
out.
feet.
I like what I'm seeing from Josh Leonard here. He's moving well.
It is 2-2 here.
Taylor
He's
Hernandez to
motioning
come
him
down.
in.
The Cubans are on the mat, ladies and gentlemen. Douglas Hernandez, always exciting to watch.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
He's been here many times. We know him very well at Third Coast Grappling.
Oh, we do?
Oh, yeah.
Big dynamic suplex is always going to get people out of their seat.
So, in all that excitement, we're down to 4 minutes left in this one. We're through to purple belt versus purple belt.
Same pass attempt here from Hernandez.
Yeah, he had a successful flop pass. He's going to pick up that leg now.
Oh, he-
Tries the big kick.
Judo black belt, Douglas Hernandez bringing some intensity here.
Yeah, and let's see how quick Josh Leonard pulls guard again.
Now, Daniel
Ah.
Perez, again, has decided to pull his shirt up but not off.
He's just hot.
He's hot.
Oh, so,
Let's see if we see that same left-sided over-under pass from Hernandez again.
yeah, Leonard seated here. Wow, I mean, we talked about what would they do weight-wise, and AJ Ray coming in and just allowing some bigger members of Gracie Barra Westchase to come through here.
Yeah, Hernandez quite a bit bigger than AJ Ray. A little bit slower pace here. I'm sure it'll pick back up again.
Yeah, I think if the refs force a bit more of the action here, they'll really keep the pace going. Looking to invert over. Just going to leg drag him out of the way.
Big lift. There's that pass attempt. Same one. Hernandez likes that.
They can't get around those legs.
Yeah, he goes to the weak side. He tries to hit that over-under.
Some deep breaths from Josh Leonard here.
Well, he's kind of backing away now, not quite as aggressive as he was before. He came out pretty hot. He's kind of slowed down here.
You know, in 2 minutes, 50 seconds, there'll be a double DQ if nobody has scored.
And then we'll go Brown to Brown.
Straight away, yep. That will bring up Christian Guzman taking on Santos Rosales.
There's that pass attempt again from Hernandez.
All right, just to let you know on the rule set, if we get to the end of regulation with 0 points on the board,
getting involved here, saying you can't slap my
That's it. Roger Narvaez is saying, hey, man, don't lay elbows on my student.
I'm not sure
the
how
blue
safe
belt
it is.
from Narvaez wants to get back in there, but he's done and busted.
Well, the shirt's come down, so hopefully his temper has too.
They're going to flop pass again. Oh, and he could be through here. No.
Outside this time.
What have you got to do to beat that inversion in that high leg?
Man, you can dig your head in or you can back out, but you got to do either one with full commitment. If you try to back out sloppily, the guy's got a potential to spin on the triangle. If you dive in, same sort of thing can happen.
And you got to pin one leg and threaten an underhook on the far when he pummels that leg over.
When they invert like that, people get in trouble when they kind of go halfway. That's when you really get into trouble. You got to really commit and go all the way with either option.
Minute and 47 left on the clock here. You are watching the new Team Grappling concept.
And Douglas,
or should I say proof of concept from
now
Third Coast Grappling.
Now he's pinning that leg. Now he's pinning that inside.
Yeah, looking to get his head inside. And most of the action has taken place on the side of Team Narvaez.
Well, and again, I think the key difference that's really making this exciting is they have that, it's that overtime point system.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
I mean, you're really seeing a difference in the action here. Hernandez mixing it up now.
Minute 20 left on the clock. Remember, if there is nothing, then both fighters will have to leave the mat and we'll move to the next two available competitors, which will happen to both be brown belts.
Actually, I've been told they have to leave the building, actually.
That's it, you're just done.
It seems extreme to me, but that's the rules.
You have to go to Beaumont.
Oh, come on. That's
so a minute.
Nobody deserves
last
that.
minute on the clock here. Seconds ticking away. And at this point, I'd just like to see Hernandez really push it forward.
Well, he's trying a speed pass.
Yeah, very similar to what we saw with Pedro Hocha, right?
Yeah, he's going to have to control the leg to pass.
Josh Leonard hasn't really had a bite of anything during this round.
Now he's got a double. I should have controlled that.
This might be a Team Narvaez strategy to get Douglas Hernandez out of the match.
Maybe so. That's going to bring in Christian Guzman.
I can tell you that.
Oh, and again he tries.
This sort of overtime system really works well for Hernandez. So this might be part of the strategy for Team Narvaez. Get him out of the equation and then move forward. Now they got to sacrifice one of their own competitors, obviously.
Yeah.
Right, well, nothing's going to happen in the last 5 seconds here, I feel fairly confident in saying. Prove me wrong, guys.
And that's
so time is out. Both those competitors will leave the mat. We are going to bring in Santos Rosales from Team Narvaez and Christian Guzman.
For Gracie Barra Westchase, Christian Guzman.
And straight away, another 5 on the clock. Guzman pulls guard.
Guzman got a great hook sweep. He's got a good guillotine, good triangle. Very good in the scramble.
Yeah, he's
really
looking to work
timing.
that half guard single butterfly now to full butterfly guard.
He's got a nice sweep here. Excellent timing on the sweep. Finds it from lots of different positions. He's really great at hitting this sweep off the transition.
And there he goes underneath.
Yeah, looking to get that arm up on the shoulder.
Arm lock here.
Can he at least turn it into a sweep, perhaps? No.
But he pulled that Subagashi out.
Well, you know what? We don't see that straight arm lock much. We've seen it twice tonight.
Right.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be a shoulder pin hook sweep.
To the sweep.
Yep.
Yeah, turn it into that kind of 2x4 leverage sweep.
If it works, then we should.
Well, he's climbed very high here. Yeah. He's up over the shoulder.
And he may put that left leg to a crossface.
He wants that.
Oh, that
losing the elbow, losing it.
It's close.
Well, he's got to be careful just yanking out there and leaving his other arm behind. It's a classic combination.
Yep.
You pull one out, get the triangle. It looks pretty tight here.
Yeah, that is.
And there we go. He's getting a sweep. Could come on top for sweep points.
He wants a submission.
He does, and he gives that up. Now he's got a guard retain. Well, he's looking to go in on a leg. 3:30 left in this one.
Santos Rosales putting some pressure on now. A good attack from Christian Guzman, but he let him slide away. I almost want to say it would have been better to take that sweep in the match. But he pursued that submission, right? It might have cost him.
Yep. He should have left the hook in.
Yeah, he could have just, taken that sweep match would be over at this point.
And a lot of opportunities, even off a defended sweep.
Yep.
From that shoulder pin.
And where you can see him working that hook back again, Guzman trying to get that butterfly hook in. But Rosales doing a good job kind of shutting him down at this point.
And crowding his hip.
Yeah, I like
staying
that,
very
I like
heavy
that hip
on
control.
top.
I like that hip control.
3 minutes left in this one. Of course, we have 2 competitors left from each, or 1 competitor left from each team, should I say, 2 total.
Well,
they are Bruno Matias and Roger Narvaez.
I didn't think this was going to go all the way.
Me neither.
They're both black belts.
No.
I mean, I figured one of the purple belts probably would have made it through or something.
Well, it hasn't just yet, so...
Well, whoever wins this, their black belt is going to have.
Yep. We're not going to see both the black belts. We're going to see one.
Yep.
Right. This is a semifinal.
Yeah,
right
unless
here.
it's a double DQ. Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good.
If it's a double DQ,
that's
we'll
a
just
good
bring
point.
both black belts out, and you've got a 5-minute overtime match. I should stress, if no one wins at the end of that 5 minutes, it goes to a ref decision.
Ah, okay. They could do a double-double overtime.
We are not for this one. Maybe for the next iteration of this rule set, but
well, if it goes out of time, then we're going to see black belt, black belt.
yes. But then if the black belt match goes through out of time, it's a ref decision.
Man, I hate to see it on a ref's decision.
I know, right?
Come on, this has been so
after the way the white and blue belts came out.
I think we got our money's worth here, regardless of.
Yeah,
the
you're
outcome.
right. Yeah.
Regardless of the outcome, I think we got our money's worth here. Match slowing down a little bit here.
Yes, it is, but Santos Rosales is staying fairly stoic on top. Christian Guzman has had a couple of good bites of things, but not able to get too much going.
Had a good arm lock attempt. Turned it into a sweep, wasn't able to get on top. Referee's calling for a penalty here for Rosales. Both competitors getting a penalty. They look confused about it.
Yeah, only a minute and 15 seconds left. You've just kind of got to open up at this point.
This might be the first time they've ever been penalized. Rare.
Guzman looking to open the guard a little bit. Gives up head and arm control here. Can't quite see if there's a knee through. I don't think there is.
But a lot of pressure up top for Rosales.
Yeah, that's heavyweight.
I mean, he's really crushing him there. You can really see the size difference from this angle.
And eventually that leg's going to pop free.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he's got 50 seconds to do it. There we go. And immediately sucked back into half guard.
45 seconds to play.
The black belts
I thought he was past that knee.
The black belts are starting to warm up again.
They're staring at each other. They're looking at each other here.
30 seconds left. Brown belts, Christian Guzman.
I'll tell you what,
Santos Rosales.
If we see the 2 black belts go, you got to watch out. Bruno got a super quick foot sweep that he hits right off the touch. We've seen him do it many times, so we might get a quick finish here in the first 5 or 6 seconds.
I'm just thinking of the size of Roger Narvaez versus Bruno Matias. Bruno's not small, but...
well, when you look at him in comparison to Roger Narvaez, he looks a bit small.
Right.
I mean, Narvaez is, what is he, 6'2"?
And that's
gotta be. So we're going to go double DQ.
Right,
it is
we are
coming
bringing
down
in
to the black
from both
belts.
teams.
Roger Narvaez
Team
from Narvaez
Narvaez,
BJJ
Roger
taking on
Narvaez.
Bruno Matias from
And
Gracie Barra
representing
Westchase.
Gracie Barra
We'll see if we see that
Westchase,
foot sweep.
Bruno
Bruno's known for it.
Matias.
Yeah, he's heavy on that lead leg and he pulls
pull
guard
there.
quickly. So
Roger
5
Narvaez.
minutes on the clock. First points are going to do it.
Driving right into that guard.
Yep, elevating butterfly guard here. That's a big man to have to elevate.
He doesn't want to lean in and pass that butterfly. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I like that he switched to the closed guard. That was a smart decision, I think.
Yeah.
He's trying to
for an
hook on-
inside scoop.
Yeah, he's trying to scoop underneath here.
I think Narvaez would have just kept pushing him out if he stayed in that butterfly.
Yeah.
I think this is the best option for him. Especially after seeing Narvaez drive into the guard like he did earlier.
So here's the use of that scoop grip. If Matias comes up on top, he'll take the win.
He's on the leg.
But he's on a leg now. He's gone to...
And it's deep.
Yeah, he's got outside position here. Fighting the hands is
looking for it.
Narvaez.
Oh, that's deep.
Narvaez is turning, but his knee's in here. Could be dangerous.
Well, he's just securing the position now as Matias.
And don't forget, all he needs is the sweep
Now
here.
he-
If Bruno gets on top,
he's
He's
gonna-
got either
all he
leg
needs.
now.
Is it 50-50 here? It looks like, but it's Matias digging for that heel.
it looks like he wants the sweep, but if he just gets on top, the match
Yeah.
is over here.
He's just got to free his leg. Yeah, I mean, this is anxious for Narvaez because if he gives up that top position,
It's over.
he loses, let alone he's got to worry about getting heel hooked.
Well, and that's not a bad defense, you know, to kind of, if you're in a really bad position like that, you give up the sweep, the match keeps
right,
going.
but it's not an option.
You can't do that here. You got to defend and stay on top, and I tell you what, that's hard.
It's hard to match. He's figure forward on that shin. He's ready to go, and that's a deep hip lock.
Very much
he's
so.
deep on that leg.
And if Matthias is the only one attacking, you've got to figure, you know, at some point in the next 3.5 minutes, he's either going to get a really good bite, or the refs are going to have no choice but to give it to Narvaez. But we'll see what happens.
He's going to try and keep that planted. Now he has heel exposure. He's turning out the back
Transition
door.
Yeah, and there we go, and there's the tap. Bruno Matthias takes the heel hook win for Gracie Barra Westchase, and they are victorious over Team Narvaez in the first ever Third Coast Grappling Team Challenge.
Your winners, Gracie Barra Westchase. Final submission by Bruno Matias.
Wow.
Everybody, give it up to all
That
10
was
of our
fun.
competitors.
That was a lot of fun.
Little match.
What an event.
So they are going to take the very heavy team belt. And good show of sportsmanship from the competitors here. We're going to take a look back at the replays from the whole match, if we can.